Hey everybody, my publisher surprised me and got my book out to print even earlier than I was expecting it. So the Superpowers and the Glory is available now. Here's the Kindle version, and you can see the reflection, because I don't have my hard copy yet, but I will. It's available now. So what is the Superpowers and the Glory, you ask? Well, I'm glad I made you ask that. The Superpowers and the Glory, I've given the subtitle A Viewer's Guide to the Theology of Superhero Movies, because in this book I take a reader-friendly approach to describe the worldviews and the perspectives of basically every comic book superhero movie that's ever made. I'll at least touch on all of them. Now I focus on the big ones. I've got the paradigmatic superheroes, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. I've got all of the Marvel heroes, Iron Man, Captain America, Captain Marvel, the Guardians of the Galaxy. I've got the X-Men in there. I've got the DC heroes, Aquaman, Shazam, Zack Snyder's Justice League. I talk about all of them. I look at the themes and the ideas in the movie, and more importantly, I teach you how you can also identify the themes of the movie. Now, I need to point out that it is intended for a Christian audience, and so a lot of what I talk about is taking these themes and ideas and looking at them through the perspective of Christian theology. That's why it's called Viewer's Guide to the Theology of Superhero Movies. That said, if that's not your thing, I still think you'll get a lot out of the book because I'm fundamentally dealing with the ideas that are in these movies. I don't try to baptize them, don't try to make them say anything they're not trying to say. So even if the applications that I go to aren't necessarily your thing, the process of getting there I think is going to be useful for everybody. And I do mean everybody, because although, I review movies and I talk about which movies I like and which movies I dislike, I don't do any of that in the book. I leave out of it matters of taste, and instead I focus on, again, the themes and the worldviews. And so I cover Zack Snyder's Justice League with just as much attention and care as I cover Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers, or the Spider-Man movies, things that better fit my taste. And so no matter what you're interested in, no matter how far and how deep into the nerdiness you want to go, or if you just like watching every new Marvel movie, you'll get something out of the book. If that sounds interesting to you, well, you can buy the book right now, I discovered. It's available on Amazon. You can use bookshop.com to find a local bookstore where you can find it. And in fact, you can buy it on Kindle. Here's the Kindle version. And then the Kindle version's cheaper, which means less royalties for me. But, I get it. If you got to do that, that's cool. If you do get a hard copy and you find me at a convention or a conference or any place where I'm going to be in person talking about the book, I am happy to sign a copy for you. I'll sign your iPad too if you want me to, but probably a hard copy will be best. And in fact, I'll throw this in, that if you bring up a copy of the book to me, you can tell me which superhero movie that I ranked badly on my list that you want me to change. So if you're irritated that I said that Steel wasn't the worst superhero movie of all time, then I will write into the back of the book that Steel is the worst superhero movie of all time. If you're irritated that I put Captain America, the Winter Soldier, or Spider-Man No Way Home someplace in the middle, I will write into the book saying No Way Home, Winter Soldier, best superhero movie of all time. I can be bought. And so can the book, because that's the whole point of this video. So go buy the book. It's available again at Amazon. You can use bookshop.com to find a local bookstore where you can find it, or you can buy it from whitfinstock.com. It's all over, so go get it.